What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, September 19th, so that can mean only one thing. It is officially iPhone Friday. New iPhones released with the 17 Pro, the 17, and the new iPhone Air. I personally went with the 17 Pro this time around. I'm coming from the 15 Pro. So I usually upgrade every 2 to 3 cycles. That's typically with the iPhone changing form and physical design, not necessarily like iterative upgrades with like cameras or processors. So I decided to upgrade from the 15 to 17 this time. And I also decided to go with the color orange, which is a little controversial, but I like it. If you don't like it, I don't really care. Debate your mama. This is what it looks like with the home screen on, and then the back of it is this, in my opinion, beautiful orange color. It almost has like a rose gold kind of orange tint, but we will unbox that and compare that to the 15 Pro and kind of give you an idea of what to expect if you are deciding to upgrade as well. All right, so here it is, iPhone 17 Pro in orange. Now, as you can see by my knife right here, my designated unboxing knife or package opening knife, that orange is kind of a color I'm into right now, and Apple's never done something like this, especially for a Pro model, so that's why I went with orange. I had mentioned previously in the intro that having an orange phone is probably going to be a little easier to see, if you lose it in the couch or the cushions and stuff like that. In terms of the box this year, Apple went with showing the back. That is obviously the major new design here. You have the unibody all aluminum with the new camera housing and the antenna wrapping around the outside there. Now, one point of contention was the Apple logo not being in the middle of the phone, which would be here, but in the middle of this new outline. I think this piece, I don't know what it's made of, but I'm pretty sure this piece pops out, and this is where, the MagSafe charging and all that stuff is going to be in it. So other than that, the box is almost identical to the iPhone 15 Pro box, which I do have right here, and I will bring it into frame. As you can see, showing the front, showing the back on this one, both about the same size. Let's try and open this one up. Now, I did open up the bottom tab here, but I did save. Actually, no, I didn't. I took it off already. All right. Now that the back is off, we will unbox the phone, and there it is. Now, I will say this does look a lot better in person than I did see online with the, the early reviews or the Apple event unveiling the new colorway. But once you pull it out, you've got the screen on the front, and then you've got the typical USB-C cable. No stickers this time around. Apple's getting cheap on us, but I don't think people use those white Apple stickers anymore, so I'm not missing them in particular. That's pretty much it in the box. You don't get anything underneath here, I don't think. Yeah, that's it for that. All right. Put this box to the side here. Let's see if we can get a good pull on this. Get a little sound bite for you guys. It actually turned out pretty nice, but we'll throw that away. So there is the iPhone 17 Pro in orange booted up. I really do like the matching orange background or wallpaper that they have for this one. And then here is the phone. There's a side view, both sides. It's about the same thickness as the iPhone 15 Pro. I'll bring that out in a second, but I just want to show how this edge is really rounded. That is the one main thing I'll say I notice about this phone is holding it. The edge of your hand isn't noticing that sharp edge around the phone. It makes it a lot more comfortable to hold, especially if you're using it one hand for texting and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and grab my 15 Pro. They are almost identical in thickness. I would say this one's a little bit thicker, same width, but this one actually, if you line them up, you can see it is just a little bit taller than the previous generation. Well, at least the 15 Pro. I didn't have the 16 Pro, so. And then flipping over in the back, put this down, try and show it on camera, but yeah, you can see this is all one piece that pops out if you ever had to replace your battery or have the back part cracked. So there is this leading edge that you can feel in your hand when you are holding it, but like I said, it's a lot nicer having the rounded edge. In terms of weight, this one is a little bit heavier. I haven't noticed it. I mean, once you put this down and you're just holding this, you would never notice the difference, especially after a day. I already forgot that it weighed more, so no problems there. But I did hold this and then hold the iPhone Air, and the iPhone Air is a lot lighter and a lot thinner. It'll be interesting to see what they do with that moving down the line. Some people think it's just a gateway phone into Apple possibly doing a bendable iPhone. Only time will tell if that's what they're doing with this phone, but I think that's probably going to be the next step Apple has to go with to, keep people excited about iPhones and do something different. I feel like it's getting pretty iterative at this point. That's why I'm waiting like 2 to 3 years to upgrade my phones. Yeah, I mean, outside of that, that's pretty much the unboxing. I might do a follow-up video just to kind of, share my experience of having it for, I don't know, let's say a few weeks to a month, and see if there's any pros and cons coming from the previous generation. But for the unboxing, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.